it is Friday, September 19th, and as you can see from behind me, I still have Pride up, so today's the day we change that, and we are going to decorate for Halloween. This is pretty late for me to decorate, but I feel like I may have decorated this late last year as well. The summer flew by, September is flying by, my birthday is in like a few weeks. I don't know what happened, but I have one of my fall mugs out. I have to get the rest of them out. I have to take down all the spread stuff, look through my Halloween stuff and see what do I want to put up this year. And I'm really, really excited. Mana is sleeping right now and they're gonna go to the gym in a bit. I was gonna go to the gym, but I don't know. I don't quite feel like it, so I'm not. I have been trying to go to the gym 2 times a week because I do have my second lipedema surgery scheduled for mid-November, and last time I did strength training twice a week for like 4 months, and it really helped. I only am doing it for 2 months, so I'm trying to stick with it. But you know, show up when you can, do what you can, do your best. That's all you can do. I forget the last thing I said, but Mon woke up and now my coffee is cold, so I'm going to put this in the microwave now and actually eat some breakfast because I am quite ravenous. We didn't really eat dinner last night. We ate, I'll tell you what happened last night, but we ate at like 4:30. We really only had donuts for dinner. So I'm gonna get some breakfast. Very hungry, but I'll show you what I made this week that I'm gonna have for breakfast. Very, very proud of it. So I've been really getting into the Great British Bake Off. I haven't watched it before, but I follow several influencers from the UK and they love it. And I saw that there was a drag king on this season and I was like, let me just see. I'm obsessed. I bought a VPN so that I can watch it early, which is funny because I did not get to watch it early this week, but I'm loving it, and I love baking. I've always loved baking, but I've been especially inspired to bake. So I'm going to be baking a lot over the fall and winter because I just really do love it. But I decided to make something this week that sounded good. Let's put it on my list. And it's in a Ziploc. It's not going to look as cute, but I made a vegan cinnamon swirl bread loaf. And we already ate the first one. This is the second one, but I cut it into slices and froze it so it would be easy to pop into the toaster. I really struggle with eating breakfast, so this was a great, like, I'm actually going to be eating something now. Probably have like a banana with this. But yeah, I have been loving the Great British Bake Off, loving getting back into baking. It's still too hot to justify turning on the oven too often. Like, it's literally a high of like 87 today, which is disgusting. But I'm going to start off my day with my homemade cinnamon swirl bread, and you're actually on the toaster. So I'm going to put these in, and then I'm going to take you off so you don't burn up / melt. I don't actually know what would happen, but we're not going to take any chances, are we? So yeah, I can leave the recipe in the description. It's from a website called Rabbit and Wolves, which we have used a lot for our recipes. They have a lot of like really great vegan, like soul food, cozy like recipes. So this is from there, and it worked out really well. It made 2 loaves, but yeah, it really wasn't that hard. Especially I have a stand mixer, KitchenAid, so it was quite easy. Like that did all the work for me. Definitely will put a little bit more cinnamon in next time, but I'm quite pleased with it. Paul Hollywood might not be pleased with it, but I'm quite pleased with it. Okay, I put you back up in the cabinet so I can still talk to you. So yesterday, Mom and I went on a day trip to New York City. We got there at like 3:30. Like, it was pretty like a late in the day trip, and the train left at 10. We got here at 11:45, so it was a late night, which again is why I'm kind of tired of not going to the gym. But we went to see Oh Mary with Jinx Monsoon, which if you are anyway in the theater world, you'll know that Oh Mary is a play by Cole Escola, who is a non-binary person, and won the Tony for Best Actor in a Play, I think. Maybe Best Play, I can't quite remember. But it's been on my list, and what's great about Mon is that they get really intense FOMO. So if they have FOMO, they're like, we're doing it. And I'm like, amazing, I'm there. So they were like, really wanted to see it. And I was like, well, look, we have to go before Jinx Monsoon leaves because I want to see Jinx. And no offense, I don't think the person who's going next is going to be as good. I won't name names, but definitely wanted to see Jinx. I'm not a huge Drag Race person. We're not Drag Race queers, but I loved her in the Doctor Who specials that she was in, and just like started following her, and I don't know, she's fun, she's great. So we left round 2, took the train, got into New York City. This is the 3rd time I've been to New York in the last month, which is crazy. Like, I love it, but so funny. And yeah, so we got there and then we went right to Vegan on the Fly. We were pretty hungry by the time we got there. We had like a bigger lunch, but it was still like, I don't know, 4 o'clock. So we went to this great spot called Vegan on the Fly. It's a fully vegan place. It is close to the theater, actually. It's at the Lyceum Theater. And we got some gyros, which were really good. I got a seitan, which was like the original, and they got the Impossible Kefta. The Impossible Kefta was where it's at. So this is a very niche recommendation, but if you're in New York and you're vegan and you go to Vegan on the Fly, try the Impossible Kefta. It was really, really good. So we got that and some fries, and then I got a little ice cream. Mwah, a cup of vanilla ice cream, and I got a free topping, and it was Oreos. And this wonderful person put Oreos on the bottom and the top. I was like, you're an angel. Thank you. And yeah, then we went to Bryant Park and like sat in Bryant Park for like an hour and just chilled, people watched, talked, and went to Lyceum Theater for the show. And the show was, oh my God. I have never seen anything quite like it, to be honest. I knew it was going to be good, but it was like so unhinged in the best way. If you don't know, the show is about, it's called Oh Mary, and it's about Mary Todd Lincoln. Kind of from the perspective of like Abe's death is like Abraham Lincoln's death is like the best thing that could happen to her. Like her life is quite miserable with Abraham Lincoln as her husband. And she's also like a drunk and very, very dramatic, doesn't even cover it. It's truly something you have to see to understand. But it was so, so good. We loved it, laughing the whole time. Jinx was amazing. Like, her facial expressions, the physical humor was amazing. So, I won't ramble on. You should definitely go see it. But that was why we got home so late. While we were waiting in line before the show, we saw this place across the street called, like, I'm Donut, ? And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I love donuts. So, like, let me investigate. And I looked online, and they had 3 vegan donut options. And apparently, it's this place that I guess originated in Japan. It's like in a couple different Asian countries, and it's the only one in the U.S. is in New York City, and it's right across from the theater. And I was like, hell yeah! I was like, after this, beep beep beep. I was like, after this show, we're gonna get donuts, and we're gonna go to the train station and eat those donuts on the train. And that's exactly what we did. So. That was nice to have something on the train, but as I said, I didn't really eat dinner. We had like a very early dinner at 4:30, but I wasn't hungry. I was more tired than hungry, but I'm definitely hungry now. I feel like I want these to toast a little bit more. Oh, this smells so good. You have no idea. So yeah, I was really pleased with the donuts. They were really good. I've never had donuts like it. Again, another kind of niche recommendation, but I'm Donut ? Had vegan donuts, and they tasted like croissants. Like, they were very, very lighter than like a regular yeast donut. And I was eating them. They're like kind of like buttery and savory. I was like, what does this taste like? And I was like, this tastes like a fucking croissant. This tastes like a croissant donut. It was really, really good. Mom's not a sweets person. They're like, I could have eaten 3 by myself. I was like, next time. But it's so nice because like it's hard to find vegan sweets, I feel like, in New York City in the Midtown area. So I'm very pleased to find a new donut place that's open until 11 p.m. Love it. All right, I'm gonna butter up this toast and then talk to you again. It's been 6 minutes, so I apologize for that, but had a really great time yesterday. Really fun. If you come to New York, check all the things out I just mentioned. Try to tell me that this doesn't look like the most delicious thing, because it surely does. All right, I got my banana set up. I'm gonna eat this and do my morning chores and then start taking down all of this Pride stuff so that we can move on to the fun stuff. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real that it's almost October, but it is, and I have to face the facts and get to move on. Hello, I'm back. It's a bit later now. Mon is out doing some showings, and I did my chores, I did my liver press, did my work. I'm ready to decorate. I'm ready to decorate. I have to say, it doesn't feel super like Halloween outside. It's 87 degrees today, high of 87, but we're inside, air conditioning set to 70, so we will crack on and continue with our Halloween adventures. My news! She is so excited. So, I like to make things more complicated for myself. So if you saw my most recent video, like sit-down video, not vlog, I got, basically, I looked at all the old DVDs that I saved whenever I last purged all my DVDs, and that inspired me to go get a DVD player so that I can show Mon. Really, the intention was so I can show Mon She's the Man in the original format, because they've never seen She's the Man, which is crazy. However, now I just have a DVD player. Haven't tried it yet, haven't plugged it in, so we're going to give it a try today, and I'm going to play one of my DVDs, which I realize are now upstairs, but that's okay. I'll go get them. Either Halloween Town, or Hocus Pocus, or The Craft. One of those. So let me get all my supplies together and we'll try this together. Hopefully it won't take too much time away from the actual decorating, but I feel like the vibes need to be right. So we're gonna get the vibes right. All right, so here we have the DVD player. It was $9.99, but I did get it as a discount, a coupon. So it's a bigger one. I was hoping for a smaller one, but this was the only one that turned on and seemed like it could possibly play a DVD. The other ones were looking kind of unfortunate. So I managed to get a power cord and this. So I'm going to set you down and we'll set it up together. Okay, you're down here with me. I hope that you won't wobble too much. But I have this. I have The Craft. I figured I'd watch The Craft because I haven't seen that one in a while. So I got all this and I realized I didn't have an adapter for these cords. You know these cords. If you were born before 1997, you know these cords. I had to get an adapter, so I got this off of Amazon. It's like $8, so we'll see how good it is at its job. But it's an HDMI adapter for the, I think they're called RCA, AV to HDMI. So let's get this plugged in. Some people might think this is silly, but it is, as I said, very important to me to show Mon She's the Man in the original format. I just feel like I don't want to stream it. I want them to get the full experience. I want them to feel like they're at a sleepover in 2005. I think it came out by then. Yeah, 2005. Watching She's the Man for the first time. That is what I want. You do the red with the red. The yellow with the yellow and the white with the white. Right. Red. White. And then yellow for the video. Right. Okay, that's plugged in. This is a hot mess. Okay. Oh my God, this cord is so long and the power cord is so short. What? Okay. I need one more. Okay, wow. This is a situation. Okay, so this, I guess, has to be plugged in. Like this has its own power cord that's USB. And then I have to plug these into here, and then I have to go get an HDMI cord. This is a setup. This is more than I bargained for, Fall Out Boy style, but I'm not gonna give up. So I'm gonna go get a block for this and an HDMI cord, because that apparently is stuff I need. I didn't know I needed it. I'm back with the accessories. I have them. Would have been easier to find a TV that plays DVDs or a DVD player that is current enough that it hooks up to HDMI, but really not trying to buy new things at full price, so For how often I'm gonna use this, I think this is okay. So we got yellow, white, and red. God, I hope this cord isn't broken because that would kind of ruin everything. All right. I'm gonna pick you up for the moment of truth. First, we're gonna see if this turns on, and next we're gonna see if it actually is connected to the TV. I feel like I promised you decorating, and we're just setting up technology. Okay, she turned on. Hello. No disc. Okay. We've got the craft over here. That looks real dusty in there. So I'm hoping that little, pressurized air from my mouth did something. Everything is plugged in now so we can actually do the test. Mom's gonna think I'm crazy. Okay, so I have all the do you see how many cords are in action here? All right, let's try this again. Take 2. So putting my DVD in there. I'm going to, oh good, it's already detecting my device. So let's close this up and see what the TV does. Set up this device manually. Okay, yeah, I'll set it up, sure. Okay, it's working. And the universal remote was not gonna work, but it just like popped up as soon as I got out of that. Like, let me turn the volume up. This is incredible. Let me give you a better view, and then we can press play. All right, let's hit play. I'm so excited right now. Never thought I'd be so excited to see an FBI warning. That didn't take as long as it could have, so I'm okay with it. Okay, movie's on. Now we can decorate. Let's go. So I took all the Pride stuff down also. Oh my God. Oopsie. I just want to show you my new pants. I was influenced on TikTok Shop, and I've been wearing them nonstop, and I love them. So I had to show them off. So I'm sure you're gonna ask. Again, I'll try to put a link in the description. Anyway, we have a couple totes here. It's not everything. So usually I do, as I said, start with fall, but it's just too close. Like, it's gonna be Halloween in like a minute, so we're just gonna do Halloween. I'll set you up here so you can see what we got and figure out where we're gonna put everything. Sound good? Great. Okay. So in here is a banner, some pillows, Mama's little Halloween tube. Mama, you want this? You wanna get a piece of this? Ooh. She's right behind the camera. Now, you better come check this out. I'm gonna put this over here. And maybe she'll come check it out. We can get it on camera. If you're wondering why there's yoga mats on the floor, it's because Lucy's back legs have been really, she's losing the strength, losing the connection. So you're trying to give her a little bit more traction. It's been hit or miss. Anyway, I have this happy Halloween banner. I usually put this up over my coffee nook. I got this from Home Goods like forever ago. It's like a little cute felt ghosty. Then we have our pillows. Trick or treat. Classic. I think Mom got me this a few birthdays ago. Super cute. Happy Halloween. Our couch is like a reddish orange, so we'll see how this bright orange looks on it. It'll probably be fine. Hocus Pocus from the dollar spot at Target before it turned into really useless crap, and also before Target, you know what they did. Haven't shopped there in a minute. This is kind of like our textiles, if you will, if you want to make it that fancy. I did a whole vlog last year putting these up. These are going to go up again The only negative about these is that the battery dies so fast when you're not using them. I mean, we do keep them. No, we try to turn them off overnight. So they do take AAA batteries and they do die quickly. So I would say get some rechargeables if you want to use any of these like floating candle things. Oh, this one's heavy. She's a heavy one. Oh. Oh, we got so many things in here. Well, in here, in this gorgeous Foot Locker bag, these are the little pumpkins that I put along our basement stairs. Still gonna do that. Oh, look, I found the candles. I thought that bag felt suspicious, or that box felt suspiciously light, so that's good. Let's see, Hocus Pocus pot holder. This skeleton we put on our front door last year, but when it was hot, he would the plastic would get a little loose. So I might try to find another home for him this year. Maybe he can hang from the stairs. That could be fun. This is my little spider web table runner. Love to use that. My Hocus Pocus purse. That's not supposed to be in here. Some candy corn lights. I did put those out in the front last year and I like that. This big furry spider we haven't used in a while. Got some pumpkins. Got a skeleton. Oh, my bats that I put on the wall. This is my favorite decoration, which is a ghost from my Mimi's house that she had when I was growing up. And when she passed away, I went through her, well, we were told like come and look through her stuff and take anything that you want. And I took this ghost that I remember from when I would go trick-or-treating, and I think I took the batteries out because I didn't want it to get like crusty. But this is from oh no, batteries are still in there. The dog's outside and she doesn't like this, so we'll do this while she's outside. Ready? Yeah. So that's that. So I'm not gonna bore you with everything that I'm pulling out, but what I will do is I will film myself putting up different decorations and splice them together, and then we can do a little tour once I'm done decorating. Hoping that will be today. Could be tomorrow, but yeah, that's the plan. I have to Halloweenify this house, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's hot in here. You are the weirdest, mister. The craft just ended, and that's about how long it took for me to decorate, which is kind of perfect. It was nice to have that on and like watch and laugh at all like the quotes. So let me show you what I've done. I haven't finished, but I'll give you a progress report, and then whatever I do finish, I will give a final video tour, but it just might not be today. So let me walk you through the kitchen. Ignore a little bit of the mess. Ignore a little bit of the mess. I'll just show you what we did. So this part of the kitchen, mostly tea towels, little jack-o'-lantern thing there. Here I put up my Happy Halloween banner. I'm really excited for my kitchen shelves. I think they look really good this year, especially with the addition of the Hocus Pocus Lego that Mom got me for Hanukkah, and I set up a little scene where the witches are trying to get Danny to drink the potion, and Max and Allison are on the way to save them. Oh, I need to find Binks. I think he might be over there. And this cross stitch that I did a few years ago. And yeah, I think it's so cute. And I have some fall themed books up there too with our Mr. Skeleton Man. Coming over here, this is my coffin shelf. These are my Halloween mugs, so I will put those up into the coffin shelf. We have my Mimi's Ghost. I put up the bats, which honestly look really cool since we painted our wall. It is slightly giving Batman, but not enough that it's distracting. And then our dining room table, I just have this like spider web runner and this little pumpkin. Over here, I put our black skeleton. We'll see if he stays there. And then just this ghost banner. Down here I have my little line of pumpkins. This shelf, this ghost is always here. We just kept this up year round because it's iridescent and it seems gay. But I added this pumpkin down there. And I usually put stuff on this table, but have not gotten there yet. The couch area is looking cozy. This ghost is from Costco this year, and it was like $10, and I was like, we're buying that. I'm gonna put these lights out front. I stuck a few little Halloween bits on here. The windows have some like vintagey Halloween paper cutouts. Threw those pumpkins there. You can't, sorry, there's Mon sleep apnea equipment delivery. Over here we have Gritty and Hocus Pocus, and that's pretty much it. So I usually do put up fall leaves all down this like handrail. I just didn't feel like it quite yet, so I probably will do that for fall. But if I find something in the meantime that could go there, it's more Halloween-y, I'd be happy with that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to put up my mugs. I'm going to find a little something to go on this table. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it so far. These paper bats I've had for so many years, and they've honestly been so effective. And you can reuse them, like, they're just really nice. Honestly, I'm like, I could use some more. So maybe I'll buy some more. Yeah. So I have to make dinner now. Also, my feet hurt so bad because I've been standing and walking around. I'm like, I'm just decorating. Like, my feet shouldn't hurt this much, but they do. So I'm going to tidy up a little bit. And, also, I'm going to put up my floating candles. I'm not going to show you that because I did a whole vlog of me putting them up last year. So you can go look at that if you want to see me put them up. But otherwise, I'll show you when the final product is ready. But yeah, I'm actually feeling in the Halloween spirit, which makes me very, very happy. So I will be back when things are fully done and ready to be enjoyed. So thanks for watching so far. This has been kind of a fun day. I'm really psyched about the DVD player. I did get to set up the universal remote from our like regular TV remote, so I can actually go through the menus and like look at like behind the scenes stuff. So happy. Okay, I gotta go make some dinner, but I will see you when the house is even more spooky. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is Monday now. I finished putting up all my decorations, so I'm gonna show you in a second. But first, I wanted to show you the kitchen, which number one, I found this fake Stanley cup that my parents got me for my birthday last year. Has like pastel ghosts on it, so I'm gonna wash that up with Halloween soap and a pumpkin scrub daddy. I don't know, I thought it would be cute. I'm gonna wash this real quick and then fill it up. I'm also watching last year's decorating video
just to make sure I don't say or do the exact same thing. You know, I try to have some variety. I will say, I do think that I shook things up a little bit this year in terms of my decor. So I am excited to share it with you. I just love it when things are on theme. Oh my gosh. Mom was like, look at a sponge. I was like, a sponge? I was like, you found these at Five Below, honey. We're using the Halloween Scrub Daddies. I also got a ghost, which is over there on the counter. Okay. Yay! Alright, now I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to take some pictures and video of the decor, and then I will be back to say goodbye. Okay, I took my pictures. I have to get out of this hot ass sweater. It is not cold today. It is quite warm today and humid. Let's take a look at my Halloween decorations. So here in the kitchen, as I said, pumpkin Scrub Daddy, super cute tea towels. I put up my Halloween banner over here. Oh, that's Winnie, one of our outdoor cats. Are the kittens also here? Yep, they are. 2 kittens randomly showed up in our backyard, but anyway. This is the final coffee shelves. I am really obsessed with this guy who's has his arm up on the bowl, and the little Hocus Pocus scene. I'm quite proud of this. This is actually one of my favorite shelves that I've done. Over here, I did put up my mugs. This is most of my mugs, but not all of them. In my coffin shelf, have my Mimi's Ghost here. All of the bats in front of the mirror. Excuse the mess, but that's there. Threw that guy there. And then over here, we have the couch area. Still need to find something to put there, but I might look for like a tray, like a spooky tray to just replace that wicker one. And I did put up my candles, which I will cut to a video of them at night where they are more impressive. But they're up, they're cute. I put pumpkins there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are going to have an amazing fall and Halloween season. I hope that this got you in the mood, got you in the feels, and I'm just so excited to continue vlogging and documenting everything that happens in the end of September and October, because it's always busy, it's always amazing, and I always love sharing with you. So if you haven't already, subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with me there. And I think you should just do something kind for yourself today. Like maybe put up a pumpkin. Just saying. All right, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.